In modern popular culture, there is a recurring narrative that suggests that men have historically oppressed women and suppressed their ambitions. According to this narrative, women have been unable to succeed in various areas, such as education in the workforce, because men have purposely made it difficult for them to do so. This has led to an overall belief that patriarchy is a flawed and toxic system, which has resulted in women being disadvantaged. However, these blanket narratives tend to overlook some important facts. For instance, although breast and prostate cancer have identical mortality rates for men and women, 6 times more money is spent researching breast cancer. Additionally, it is mostly men who make up the homeless population in the United States, and they receive lengthier prison terms for the same offenses compared to women. Thus, while it is true that there have been instances of gender-based discrimination against women, it is essential to avoid painting all men with the same brush and recognize that both genders face unique challenges. Over the years, there has been a growing perception that family law favors mothers over fathers, leaving many men wrecked and estranged from their own children after divorce. Furthermore, in the workplace, men tend to choose more dangerous and demanding occupations, often putting themselves in harm's way to impress women. Despite this reality, there are policies and rules that favor women, such as the California rule that requires public corporations to hire women. Men are frequently stigmatized and portrayed as deadbeat parents who fail to pay child support, despite the fact that they are twice as likely as women to do so. Furthermore, men are more prone to violent crimes and murder than women, despite the fact that they are frequently portrayed unfavorably in sitcoms and ads. If a man responds violently to abuse from a woman, he is swiftly labeled a monster, whereas women can abandon a man without any accountability. As men are being devalued and women are elevated, leaving many men feeling marginalized and mistreated, the feminist movement tries to construct and make actual society rather than truly destroying the so-called patriarchy. It's a power conflict, and feminists promote lies about the salary. They want to go topless in public and then complain about harassment or men looking at them while hypocritically fighting for free expression. Feminists already have a lot of advantages, and they aren't fighting for reproductive rights or equal pay. If we live in a patriarchal culture, where did all the laws protecting women and holding men accountable come from? If the wage gap exists, why wouldn't firms recruit just women? The actual purpose of the feminist movement has always been power, and feminists are at conflict with males and working to weaken them. Being a protected class and having equality are diametrically opposed, therefore you can't have both dating and equality. Feminists may present their own set of difficulties. Many feminists become quickly agitated about small topics, just as women react when men make jokes. Outrage appears to be a necessary component of the feminist attitude. Women in general are more inclined to allow their emotions to cloud their ability to think, and feminists in particular place a higher value on their feelings than males do. So when a woman adopts a feminist perspective and acts more impulsively and impolitely towards males, it is difficult for them to quickly understand and empathize with her feelings. In dating, feminists tend to adopt a victim mentality, venting their resentment and frustration at the falsehoods they continue to spread, such as the idea that women are paid less for the same work, and to gain an advantage over their partners by emphasizing the small-minded obstacles that women still ostensibly have, rather than showing all of the amazing things that a woman can do. Modern feminists feel constrained by traditional systems and frequently want for liberation from a traditional way of life. They would prefer to prioritize their jobs in domination above marriage and children with their spouses. The feminist woman wants to be the alpha and her spouse to be the beta. While being passionate about a cause or a career is admirable, it can backfire in the dating arena. If a woman places her career ahead of forming intimate ties, overall, dating modern feminists can be an entirely different ballgame that men would prefer to avoid.